Hey guys, it's Ashley from the Candle Collective, and I'm bringing you a video today all about the dog days of summer. So whether you're a candle maker, any sort of maker, or you're just running a small business and you're like, girl, I need some tips and tricks to kick this motivation into high gear. This might not necessarily be your slow season. Maybe you need to bookmark this video for your slow season that applies to your business and industry. Definitely do that right now. You could even subscribe. I wouldn't be mad about that. If you're a candle maker, you're probably in the dog days of summer with me right now, which is a very slow season. To my channel, my name is Ashley. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and this whole channel is about me just being right here in the trenches with you guys, sharing things that I do know, which is business, marketing, and strategy, and things that I don't know and learn hard lessons on, which is things like, I don't know, margins, candle making, fill in the blanks, because there's a lot of lessons to be learned. Today's video is kind of just shooting from the hip because I'm in my studio space today. As you can tell, it's so glamorous. I'm just kind of running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I took some time off of work, which was glorious in itself. And this morning I just found myself in this extreme mental warfare of just trying to motivate myself to come back into the space, motivate myself, tackle the mountain of to-do lists that is just piling up. Because even though I'm in the slow season, it doesn't mean that there aren't 1.5 million things that I could be doing, should be doing, and need to be doing. Because I'll be honest, the minute that September hits, fall candle season is definitely our time to play. And it is our time to make those margins. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, Q4 is very much about, I don't know, off the top of my head, shooting from the hip, 70% of my annual income and profits. So do with that what you will. But today's video is also really exciting because among that mountain of to-do list, I've been doing some spring, summer cleaning, and I have, please don't drop it, please don't drop it, please don't drop it, a huge giveaway to do with you guys. Right here are 112, I repeat, 112 fragrance oils for yours truly. Now, these are all fragrance oils that either I have maybe tested a little bit of, so maybe they're half full, maybe they're empty. I think only 7 of these are empty, so you can just smell them as a sample scent. But nonetheless, stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to share with you how you could win 112 fragrance oils. And I'm going to set this baddie down because I just feel like this is going to be a disaster if I don't. Okay, now that I have your attention, I digress. I don't know what that was. Some things that I wanted to share with you guys that I am doing right now to, one, keep myself motivated is I just want to thank my future self. And a really good example of that, I told you guys today, I didn't want to come into the shop. I didn't want to do anything. I just had a birthday weekend, wanted to take some more time off. And I'm just feeling the heat, feeling just kind of I don't want to do anything. And on top of that, it was raining in the desert today. So we don't get a lot of rainy days. So I was really into just I could be a little mud puddle here in my bed for the rest of the day, but I didn't. And I didn't because I was okay, if anything, I can at least go get 3 things done that my future self will be thankful for. That is going to be in the shape of a few different things. One, doing this giveaway. I've had this tray of fragrance oils sitting on this table for probably 3 weeks now, you guys. So I'm just gonna be really proud of myself today because this is check mark number 1. Check mark number 2 is obviously I need to get some packages out, so I am gonna be running some errands today, and one of those is going to the shipping supply store. I don't know why. It's similar to me getting gas at the gas station. I don't like getting gas. It just feels like a waste of time, even though I know I need said gas to get to places, but I cannot stand the monotonous task of getting gas. I get it. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know why I'm built like this. But I also don't like going to UPS or USPS. By the way, I just go to UPS now. So that's a thing. But I also was I don't want these customers to not have their candles a day later. So I'm going to go and I'm going to run all my errands. So that's going to be number 2 today. And number 3 today is I turned on my melters way before I was coming in. That's when I was kind of marinating in my own, I don't really want to do anything today. I have smart plugs hooked up to my DigiBoils. So whenever I'm at home, I can like turn on the plug so that the DigiBoils will start heating up earlier. I can link that stuff below if you guys are interested in that, but they are a lifesaver. And so when I came in, my DigiBoils were already ready to go. They're already hot. And so I'm like, okay, I can pour at least a handful of batches while I'm here. And then what I'll do is in between packing boxes, filming this video, I'm going to make some batches of candles. And so that is going to be my third task of the day, so that my future self is just going to be like, damn, Ashley, remember that day that you didn't want to do anything? We're so thankful that you did all of that. Really, that's like the best that I can do. And thankfully, what happens is once I do get into the space, once I do start getting through like some of these check marks and that gratification that I have, and I do make checklists with check boxes for me to go in and actually check mark. It's all about whatever I can get here of instant gratification. Once I start mowing through some of those to-do lists, I find myself that like 3 is like a very, very easy standard for me to set. And then usually I'm like plowing through as many as I can. So that's like my motivating factor for dog days of summer is what I like to call them. Where I'm just like kind of not like through the like holidays or like something that's like forward momentum where I like have to get things done. But I need to get things done. And some other things that I've been doing is I've been making like weekly checklists and daily checklist. So like that was my daily checklist. And then my weekly checklist is things that like I have to get done through this week. So whether it's like today that it has to get done, I don't know. Maybe it's tomorrow, maybe it's Thursday, maybe it's Friday. I don't really know. But I know that as the week starts to progress and I have less of a window, I need to get that stuff done. And that is kind of like a mind over matter thing for me, because then I'm like, okay, I don't want to like be on Friday and then just be pissed off at my Monday self for leaving this whole slew of things to get done and then I didn't do any of them. So these are just some things that like I just have to, as entrepreneurs, and you guys as well if you're watching this video, we have to like self-motivate. And that is one of the things that I find when I'm talking to people on 30 for 30s, or I'm doing like anything with markets or vendor friends or things like that that I've like collected over the years and found like relationships with. I find that they're always like, how do you stay motivated? And I don't know if I'm just coming across as like an extremely motivated person. I wanted to like share this video and let you guys know that that is an absolute falsity. It is a brain game up here, and it is very hard for me to stay motivated, especially when time off is involved. 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be headed out of town, going on a trip back home to Ohio, which I'm so excited about. But it's going to be like a weeks-long vacation, and I am 100% going to be checking out. And while that is like so exciting, I also am like a person who is anxious and like lives in the future and the past. I'm also dreading that moment when I come back and I'm going to have to be like extra just motivated to get my things done. So over the next like week and a half before I leave, I'm trying to think of those things that will like thank my future self. So I want to make sure I have enough inventory in stock. I want to make sure that I get things done. I want to make sure that this tray of fragrance oils, it's just kind of exciting. Like, look at how many of those are. Make sure that all of these things are done and that my future self is like, damn girl, you did such a good job and we're so proud of you and thank you. If you guys have any tips or tricks of things of like how you stay motivated during your slow season or your off season, I would absolutely love to hear it. Obviously, none of this is like specific just to candle makers or soap makers or anyone who's like making this. Might not even be your slow season, and so you're like, girl, skip, just give me to the giveaway, and that's fair. So let's go to it. So this giveaway is not affiliated with YouTube in any sort of fashion, and I feel like I have to say that for like legal purposes. I don't even know what those purposes are. This is just strictly from me to you. There are no strings attached. You do have to be in the United States, so I feel like I have to say that. I'm so sorry, and that's just because this is just simply an expense out of my pocket. For those of you that are out of our country, I'm so excited that you guys watch this, and I'm so sorry. I hope that this hasn't deterred you from my channel. It's not you, it's me. But this is a lot of oils that I'm gonna ship, and I was thinking that I was gonna like divide it up to 3 different people, but honestly, I just wanna make it like one grand winner. And so here's all that you have to do. Okay guys, so the only thing that you have to do for this giveaway, I want to make it short and sweet and nice and easy. Obviously, I'm going to ask you guys to subscribe to my channel, and I will check. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel. That's step number one. And step number two is I want you to tell me where you're watching from. So whether you tell me specifically your city, that's fine. If you just want to go broad into your state, that's fine too. But I just want to see where everyone who is watching these videos is from. It's really that easy. So rule number one is that you have to subscribe to my channel. And rule number two is that you have to leave me where you're from. City or state, I don't really care. Maybe you do both, above and beyond. I'll put all the details below as far as when the time of this giveaway starts and when it ends. And then I will reach out to the winner and get your guys' shipping information. And then I will be sending literally all of these fragrance oils to you. So this is a pretty good bounty. Most of these are completely full. They've only been sniffed. Some of them are empty, but they are still really good scent samples. I think there's only like 7 or 8 of them that are empty. And then there's a couple of them that are halfway because I did maybe dabble in them, but those are some of the bigger 4-ounce ones. And they all range from small ones from Makesy Wooden Wick to large like 4-ounce samples. I have Candle Science, I have Simbi, I have Dupe, I have Flaming Candle, I have, did I say Makesy? I don't even know. I have Porter Candle Supply. I mean, I literally have all of them, and I also need to set this down again because I have had no time to work out and your girl is weak right now. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you love this video. If you have any tips and tricks of things that are helping you stay motivated, please leave them below. I promise I'll bring the 30 for 30 back soon. It's just not quite yet. Things are actually relatively busy up here and in this space, and so I just need to take a break from those, but I will bring them back as soon as I possibly can, you guys. Thanks so much, and I hope you win this giveaway, you guys. Bye!